The flashing red and blue lights reflecting off the asphalt in Ventura, a black BMW swerving in the dark. And just like that, well, Hollywood's most scrutinized star is back in the headlines.
Yeah, I mean, right back in the center of a massive media storm.
Exactly. Welcome to Starscape Report. Today, we are doing a deep dive into one really huge question. Why Britney Spears is going to jail.
Or at least why she might be facing some very real jail time.
Right. And, our mission here is to uncover the Hollywood drama, music industry shakeups, and viral influencer scandals. From red carpet surprises to social media controversies, we dive deep into the stories behind the fame.
And we've pulled together like a huge stack of sources for this one. Legal analysis, direct statements, TMZ reports. Because this isn't just a traffic stop, it's a total collision of family betrayal and legal maneuvering.
So let's start with the facts of the arrest. On March 4th, Highway Patrol pulls Britney over on the 101. We're talking erratic driving, swerving, braking randomly.
Right? She was booked at 3:82 a.m.
Yeah.
And she was reportedly just absolutely devastated, crying through the entire booking process.
Which, that tells you this wasn't just some reckless night out.
No, not at all. This was a breeding point. And if you trace that emotional trigger back, it leads straight to her ex, Kevin Federline.
Oh, right, because of the new book.
Exactly. He recently released this memoir called You Thought You Knew. And he went on a huge media tour, publicly alleging that she's heavily using pills and alcohol.
Wow. That is just brutal.
Yeah. He even claimed he was speaking out to prevent, quote, another Amy Winehouse situation.
You really can't overstate how damaging that is. It's like living in a glass house during an earthquake. Because look, if you sold your life's work to buy peace and focus on your kids, only to have your character publicly assassinated by your ex, wouldn't the pressure break anyone?
Absolutely. I mean, she just sold her $200 million music catalog specifically to support her kids and her son Jayden's music ambitions.
Right, so she gives up her life's work, trying to stabilize her family, and then he weaponizes her past against her.
And the timing is just terrible. She had briefly reconciled with her sons, only for them to go back to Hawaii with Federline. That sudden distance, combined with the profound betrayal, it created this massive wave of anxiety.
Which obviously culminated on the highway that night, but hold that thought, because there's a wild social media twist coming up that literally nobody saw coming.
Yeah, that pivot is fascinating. But first, look at the public reaction from her exes. It's a pretty stark contrast.
Well, for sure. You've got Sam Asghari pleading with the press for her privacy, saying, people make mistakes.
Well, Federline's lawyers are out there publicly questioning if this is a one-off or just like one more incident.
If you're loving these Hollywood twists and getting the real story, make sure you're subscribed, by the way. We've got even crazier stories ahead.
So, fast forward to March 27th. Britney suddenly reemerges.
Wait, this is the Instagram video, right?
Yes, on her private Instagram. She posts this video of her taking mirror selfies, goofing around with her 19-year-old son, Jayden.
Right, and in the middle of it, she just looks dead into the camera and pointedly says, I'm composure.
I am composure, just smiling, tapping him on the head. It is honestly a masterful PR move.
But beneath that surface, she is facing a May 4th court date. And, a first-time DUI in California is terrifying. She could be looking at up to 6 months in a county jail cell.
Right. And to mitigate that, legal analyst Rachel Bennett pointed out that Britney's team is aggressively pushing for a medical detox treatment plan.
Okay, so rehab instead of jail time.
Exactly. California courts want to see the underlying issue addressed. So by entering a voluntary intensive rehab facility before the court date, her lawyers can say, look, she's already taking accountability.
Wait, I have to push back on this, though. Courts see through PR stunts all the time.
Oh, they definitely do.
So is this proposed rehab actually a genuine step toward healing for her, or is it just a calculated legal shield to keep her out of county jail?
Well, that's sort of the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Her team is calling the driving incident completely inexcusable, so they are owning it. But whether the detox is driven by real need or just legal optics, the mechanism is the same.
Right. The court demands a pound of flesh.
Exactly. And a medical facility is just a much more palatable alternative to county lockup.
Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next, because things are moving fast in this case.
They really are. Right now, Britney has stepped back from the spotlight to focus on her well-being and her reunited family ahead of that May 4th date.
So I want to leave you with this to mull over. If her team resorts to drastic measures, like an intensive medical rehab to avoid a jail sentence, does Brittany risk trading the legal system's physical bars for the very same medical and familial control she just spent years fighting to escape?
Man, that is a haunting parallel to consider.
It really is. You've been listening to Starscope Report, where Jordan and Jamie uncover the stories shaping Hollywood, music, and pop culture. Thanks for tuning into this deep dive, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that keep the stars shining.